Timmy, just stay here and eat with us. No, I'm tired and I've had a long week. I'm gonna split, but I'd like your guys' energy, and I will be back on Monday. And I don't know, what do you think, Sam? I could start streaming the Doom games. It is funny it is always going to be funny to me to start. My first video game stream on the new computer is classic Doom, but I mean, yeah. People love to watch it. It's a really fun, people like watching it. Yeah. But also there's a few other things I can try. So it's great. I like my new setup. I got this computer kicks ass. So thank you to everybody. If you don't, a bunch of Sam and his brother and the Whitest kids and a bunch of fans bought me this computer, and it rules. You can't even tell how much it rules yet, but it rules, and I will be using it. Anyways, are you good? Or are you still getting it going, huh?
Oh yeah, why don't you talk to chat for a sec while I set stuff up?
To chat for a sec. All right. Well, yeah, so someone says Timmy builds computers like a pro. Yeah, apparently Sam and his brother have both built a few and said it was pretty impressive that mine turned on the first time. And then we did have a problem with it about a week later. I was trying to futz with controller scheme or something on another old game I bought on Steam, Star Wars Dark Forces. I was trying to fuck with the controller and somehow froze my whole shit and had to reinstall everything. But still had it boot up the first time, so someone was saying that I have Agent Smith vibes. Am I talking like Agent Smith? Because I love the way that Hugo Weaving talks like that, and I actually liked how that guy kind of did his own version of that in the new Matrix. But okay, I'll read some of the questions people are asking in what I can do as an Agent Smith voice. Timmy, what is your most controversial food combination? Controversial food combination. Oh, no, that's not controversial. There's something weird that my daughter and I stumbled upon. We're like, that's a great combo, and I can't fucking remember what it is. I'll think about it. You're playing Fallout 4 now? Do you play 76 even though Bethesda is trash? No, I do not play Fallout 76 because I've been playing Fallout games since they fucking happened in the mid-90s. And Fallout, to me, is about a person wandering by themselves. And the last fucking thing I want to do when I'm wandering the wastelands by myself is have other real people around me. So, no, I haven't. But maybe I'll check it out. Ryan Underdahl, moving to Omaha. I have to meet up to talk. I don't live in Omaha. I've been there a few times, but no. You guys could be a Destiny 2 fire team. That's a great idea, Sam. Do you guys like Destiny? I love Destiny 2. I like Destiny. Yeah, I don't know if Zack is into it or not, but and even if we could somehow get Darren involved, us as a Destiny 2 squad would be a lot of fucking fun. Doing a raid, fighting one of those big alien monster things, that's a great idea. Yeah. And when I did my own streams years ago, I became good friends with a few of the people in there, and we did a fire team, and it was a blast. Comfy Dog says, hated the last Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Did you see the new one, Sam?
No.
It's a movie. Yeah, it's it's all right. I watched it, and then in the same day, I watched that and Texas Chainsaw 3 and New Generation. I've never seen any of them, and I don't know. I think I'll stick with 1 and 2. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 is great. Obviously, the first one's great, but the other one... Someone says old school COD would be fun. That's a good one. You sound like Hugo Weaving in Matrix and look like him in Lord of the Rings. Okay, cool. That Texas Chainsaw movie is the worst goddamn movie I've ever seen. I wouldn't go that far, but I think, I finally stopped giving starred reviews of my Letterboxd, but I think I gave that 3, but just probably too many. I didn't like that there's not really a crazy family element to it. And I don't think Leatherface was weird enough. I think they kind of turned him into another Jason or Michael Myers, where I don't think they had any point where he's like doing weird gibberish or crying. And that was missing from it. I think there's a lipstick scene, that's about it. Now, Texas Chainsaw, the New Generation, the one people suddenly love now, the one that had Matthew McConaughey in it, Leatherface in that movie screams the entire fucking time. Every time he's on camera, he's like, that's too much. But there's a fucking middle ground you could go. And the new one goes too far the other way and just doesn't have him talk, and that's not cool. I tell you, I've heard that movie is good. Nate says, Timmy, if your daughter marries Sam's son, we can be family. But at this point, that's a bit of an age gap. I don't know, 10 years, 11. She'll be 11 by the time his son is born. I guess that's all right. 11's not that bad. Any movie is better than Jack and Jill, directed by Adam Sandler. Did he direct that? I don't know.
Did Adam Sandler direct Jack and Jill?
I don't know. Someone asking that. Someone says that's the worst movie ever made. I think Zack said he actually likes that one, right? Didn't someone say that?
Zack and I saw it together in theater.
Is it actually funny?
It's magical.
Okay. Someone says Chainsaw Massacre 2 is probably my favorite. You know, I went back and forth on that one, but now I solidly think that movie is great. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. I fucking love that movie. So, someone named Dennis Dugan directed Jack and Jill. Yeah, he's directed most of those Adam Sandler movies.
Oh crap! I need one more thing.
Yeah, I'm still here. Yes, Trota Taylor, they also hit every single millennial trope in the writing, in the new Texas Chainsaw. Yeah, you know, that's the other thing is, I saw some people complaining about the political angle to it, because there's that kind of right-winger gun guy, and then obviously the main characters are very kind of liberal millennial people, but Texas Chainsaws have always been weird about what they're trying or not trying to say or saying accidentally, but I liked that they had kind of gun right-wing character who was not a dick, really. I liked that. And yeah, the millennial shit got a little grating, but I just personally thought, I like the Texas Chainsaw movies and think they're different from other slasher films because of the family element, the Sawyer family element, and that was not in this, and that's what bummed me out about it.
Yeah, you're big on family values.
Yeah, but we all love, like the Korn Family Values Tour, but I talk about it all the time. But, I love Leatherface, but when I watch those movies, I'm watching it for The Cook, The Hitchhiker, Chop Top. That's what I'm watching those movies for, you know what I mean? I fucking love the family members, and I don't get why. Well, I get why they're doing it. That movie was so clearly trying to do the same thing as 2018 version of Halloween. It's it's beat for beat almost, so.
Did you see those new Halloweens?
I saw the first one. I did not see Halloween Kills.
Whitest Kids DP Mike Simmons.
Yes.
Shot both of those.
He shot both of them? So I assume he shot the third one too, right? That's coming out.
Oh, I don't know.
I bet he did. I think they might have already filmed it. I'm not sure. Oh, you're right. Lepa says, no, those were Gen Zers. We're millennials. That's right. The kids in New Texas Chainsaw are Gen Zers. But Sam, this isn't too much of a spoiler because I think it was in the promos, but so they bring back the character of the girl from the first Texas Chainsaw. It's a different actress because that actress died. Marilyn Burns died, but without spoiling too much, they basically did the same thing they did to Jamie Lee Curtis in the first Halloween, and it's just or in the new Halloween, and it's I don't think, when Sally is leaving in the truck at the end of the original Texas Chainsaw and she's cackling, she's lost her mind because she's been so fucking traumatized. I don't think she's gonna end up being a hard-ass, cool, shotgun-toting lady in jeans. I think she'd fucking move away the fuck out of Texas and have a life with, start a new life that is not involved with that shit at all.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
Be all traumatized and shit.
Yeah, dude, totally. Have to go to counseling, but get a new relationship, get married, maybe have children, whatever. But I don't think she would stick around Texas trying to kill that guy. So yeah. I don't know.
I agree.
Thank you. Did y'all mention if the Trevor Memorial will be posted? I don't know.
I also have to edit that. So.
Oh, yeah. Same as edit that, which will be even harder than editing the other thing.
So
God, that thing was fucking. Like, we were funny, right? I think we performed well, but that was the saddest I've been in a long time. You know what I mean? That was way harder than the funeral. Oh,
it's very sad.
Yeah. Timmy needs to make a horror movie. My friends and I were just chatting today, and I had an idea for one based on a guy that calls my radio station all the time. Ooh. And he's always asking me for rare Bee Gees songs, and it just sounds like when he's asking for them that he's like jotting down a bunch of stuff in a notebook. So I was like, just what about a serial killer who's just like obsessed with the Bee Gees and has like notebooks and notebook? I don't know, obsessed with like B-sides, because it's always like Bee Gees songs you've never heard of, you know.
What about here? So here's a horror movie idea. Tell me if you think this is good. All right. So there's this girl, and she's like young. She's having fun. She's a carefree teen. She's, loving life. Has like, maybe she's got a boyfriend who's like, maybe like a little bit like, hey Stacy, we got to speed this up. And she's like, no, like I'm, saving myself. I'm a good girl. And then all of a sudden the place they're hanging out, it turns out that it's a ghost hotel. And so the ghost hotel is it has this one ghost. It has like a family of ghosts, and this one ghost is like got like a gross face. Yeah. And then this other ghost, turns out it's the devil.
Whoa.
Are you gonna
I'm gonna make that. Yeah, I'm gonna make that. I'll make that movie.
Awesome.
Ghost Hotel. Dude, I mean, go. Yeah, but Sam, going with more modern trends,
it wouldn't be called Ghost Hotel. Yeah.
It will not be called that?
No, it's called The Power That Lies Above.
I was going to say, let's call it The Last Ghost Hotel, so the sequel could be called The Last Ghost Hotel 2.
The resident Steve said, so the devil is actually dead? Mind blown.
I love that. Yeah. Somebody said...
people talk about God being dead. No one talks about the devil being dead.
That's right.
Oh, but like, if the devil's dead, his powers are like through the roof.
Right, because now he has ghost powers and devil magic. Going back to my Bee Gees serial killer idea, Rosalind Danklin had a fantastic joke about it. It says, nah, couldn't be a serial killer if he's all about staying alive.
Oh, that's...
Beautiful joke. Thank you. Very good. Ghost Hotel. That's a good name. Squirt of the Vial says, Ghost Hotel, the hotel for ghosts. That's what it should be. Speaking of funny hotels, it's a great movie that I enjoyed 100% when my daughter and I watched it. Great movie.
Really?
Yes, it's very fun. I had a good time watching it. It's good.
That's funny.
Someone says, it was a missed opportunity that never happened. Was a Whitest Kids Trailer Park Boys crossover.
Darren was a big Trailer Park Boys fan.
Yeah. Indianapolis Jones.
We didn't not...
I could see Trevor being a character on that show, no problem. I don't know about the rest of it. Someone says hotel. Oh, that's Nate. Hotel Rwanda for dogs. That's a sad one. Someone says, I always wanted an Always Sunny Whitest Kids crossover. I could see that. But, I mean, those are like narrative shows, and we're just us, so what would that be? You know what I mean?
Or
would we go as different characters? You could be the manatee, I'd be Baked Beans.
Would it be a crossover, or would we just be on those shows?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, just showing up on those shows, like when we did Z-Rock.
That's, you wanted Whitest Kids.
Look at the shirts, bro! Look at the shirts!
One of those guys is dead.
Yeah, he died in a car accident. Sad. He was a guitarist for the Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Yeah.
Besides, one of them was annoying, but the other two guys, the drummer and guitarist, were great.
I think that maybe IFC was cursed.
Oh, you're right. Call Chris Kattan. Tell him to be careful.
Be careful.
He did that show.
Old IFC was cursed.
What about Bob Odenkirk's buddies that he produced that sketch show? Birthday Boys.
Call Mike Mitchell.
Do you know any of those guys?
Yeah, they're good guys.
All right, well, call them and tell them to be careful.
All right, I'll call them.
Hey, how are you coming on your Elden Ring? I want to go eat.
All right. You want to go eat? You can go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. All right. I love you guys. Bye, Sam. Right. Bye, chat. Thank you very much. Everybody have a good summer.
I'm in the menus, guys. We're gonna play some Elden Ring. Hang out, and then after a bit, after like an hour or so playing Elden Ring, I'm gonna raid Channel 101. So if you don't want to hang out and watch Elden Ring, but want to see that, just go and sign on and check out some Channel 101 later tonight. Yeah. One thing. It's quite low. Everyone's saying that, but my mixer is showing that it's in the yellow. Is it that the game audio is high? It's not low, people are saying. The game audio must be high. Okay. It was fine, people are saying. It's the game audio is high. Thank you. All right. Let's see. How about now? You can hear me now. I know you can. All right. So here we go. Here is... oh yeah, wait. And I just have to do this one thing. This. Filters. Filter. Chroma key. Gotta say what I'm doing while I do it. Right, there we go. Here I am. Elden Ring. Oh, and then stream info. Elden Ring. If anyone wants to join in the chat, like Nate, Ron, if you want to jump in the Discord, that's where I am. It's all up and ready. How's it? How is it? Let's go. I mean, everyone was here.
Hello.
Hey, Ron.
Oh, shit. There we go. Well, I had your stream up, and then oh,
Why is this?
I'm in a mine right now, probably getting murdered.
Oh wait, I'm gonna.
What up?
What up?
How are you enjoying the game?
I haven't really played too much of it yet. Go. I made my guy.
Did you get it for PlayStation?
Yeah.
For yourself.
Is it PlayStation only? I don't know.
No, I think it's on computer, right? I just think I know more people that got it on PlayStation.
Yeah, it's PS4, PS5, Xbox, whatever the last one was, and whatever the recent one is, and then PC.
Oh,
Is it?
also, did you guys watch the stream tonight?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I got a lot of flack for that Gramps' shoes business, okay? I don't know if... I think Zack and Timmy were, like, very critical of watching this Gramps' shoes thing. So I'm going to suggest to chat that, let's be a Gramps' shoes channel now. Like, fuck them, right? Like, let's be all for it and constantly bring it up, knowing that both of them don't like it.
It was a funnier movie watching, but I can understand where it's like out of context. It's not as silly, you know.
Well, I mean,
chat was hating it.
I didn't prepare the clips or anything like that. Like, these guys are like, entertain me, Sam Brown.
You should rename the Twitch channel to Official Gramps.
No, what I'm saying is we don't do that. What we do is we just show those guys through our attitude that the whole Gramps thing was brilliant, and they're wrong.
We be the best Gramps we can be.
But also, I mean,
Gramps thing is brilliant.
Timmy, I think, refuses to wear headphones. And so, whenever we watch something and there's an echo, I have no control over this.
Yeah. It could have been. I don't think Zack was wearing headphones either, and he had just switched his microphone over. It was tough though because you could only really hear the echo, like you couldn't really hear the source audio. So I feel like it's not so much that they weren't into it, but they were like reflective of chat not being into it because people couldn't hear it. That's my theory.
Okay.
Some people just don't like the bad religious movie shtick.
Well, they're wrong.
That was a trailer boy that had seen the movie was loving it. They were like, you know, it's like the thing when you're trying to get somebody to watch something, you're like, it gets better, and you're like showing them, and you're like, no, like, you know, I don't know what that's called. But there was like half the people in chat were
I think that's what you say to someone when they're having a hard time being gay in high school.
It gets better.
It gets better, yeah.
That is it.
Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah, that's what I'm referring to. Gramps actually had a movie about that too. It was not very friendly.
It was called It Doesn't Get Better.
It was about Duke. It was really bad. Duke references. Who gets these references in chat?
They wouldn't have cared about Duke. They had no patience for Duke.
I think the 2025 trailer is what you should spring on them next. Because that's like, the trailer gives you enough of like what's funny on that. You don't really have to like even show. Gramps' new shoes trailer though is
Gramps' new shoes is a better movie.
Yeah. But it's tough if you don't have everything queued up and you're like, all right, so
I mean,
here's the story.
The thing that I really wanted to show them was that death scene.
Yeah. When he sticks his tongue out and he's like,
I mean, that plus the suicide was pretty amazing. I love that suicide moment. That was so insane.
It's a very weird thing to say, but yeah, no, you're fully right.
No,
it's just so silly.
It's just like, why? Who would think?
She?
Yeah. Who would think this is a good idea? Yeah.
It's just he was trying to like shoehorn a bunch of shit in there too. It was really funny. Harry Potter's the bait.
And also the best thing too. Yeah, he was trying to use suicide as the cheese for us.
Did he ever finish that thing? If Harry Potter's the bait, then what is the trap? Like atheism or something?
No, yeah, he didn't say. He was just saying that, like, just because Harry Potter's fun. So wait, so do you see where I am? I'm still like really early in the game.
Ron, did you beat this yet?
No.
Has anyone in chat played this?
Oh fuck! Come on.
If you're boy. Elder boys.
They did the horn. Now all these guys are horning me.
Yeah, I've been playing Destiny 2 pretty much like 10 hours a day for a week.
This guy's shield looks better than that other guy's shield. Yeah, I chose the bandit, and I was like, yeah, maybe this is, and I thought it was nice that he has a lot of agility.
Yeah. The endurance isn't as like you don't use as much endurance as you did in previous games, because I haven't put very much into mine, and I still feel like I always have plenty.
Do magic? I don't know any magic yet. I don't think. Do I?
I don't know. If you did, it would be in the top part of the UI thing there.
Told you to run. Alright. So wait, I got the crooked fingers, those crooked little fingers. Summon signs. Wait, do I need something?
Sorry.
Do I need something to summon you? Oh,
you need a it's
gold.
called a finger remedy.
I have a finger server, a tarnished furled finger, a small golden effigy. It's not the effigy, right?
No.
Oh, so I don't have the thing yet.
Effigy just like sends you back to the closest
summoning pool.
Grace. Yeah, so you need to run around and grab some flowers called Erd leaves, and then those will let you craft the thing you need to summon.
Oh, okay. Wait, I do have some flowers.
It's called Erd flowers.
Erd leaf flower.
Erd leaf flower.
I have 3, so I need more than 3.
Oh, you should be able to. Yeah, you gotta just go like up. You gotta buy a crafting kit, which is at the church kind of nearby.
Oh yeah, I know where that is. I know what you're talking about. That sound.
I feel like everything in those games is named silly. Something silly. Finger cuffs.
Yeah, finger cuffs, fingering.
What's the submarine thing called? Finger scrolls?
Yeah, that's also crazy is that there's these insects that like refill your potion shit, your Estus, whatever it is.
Yep. And then also killing groups. Like if you wipe out a small group of enemies, it'll refill your flasks as well, which kind of necessary because the game used to be paced for just going from one bonfire to the next, and so they had to adjust it for kind of indefinite exploration. So it's kind of a cool way they handled that.
So this guy, Santa Claus over here.
Yep.
His name's Santa Claus, right?
Weren't you? Well,
Not quite. I don't think.
I think it's Santa Claus.
He does look kind of Santa-ish.
Kinda Santa-ish.
He doesn't have the belly like a bowl full of jelly.
He practically.
One Leaf Left says, if you go to the river to the northeast, you will get a summoning item for free.
Need runes.
goodbye.
River to the northeast, eh?
What up, Sparkle Pony?
What up, guys?
Androsky is subscribed.
Did you guys have fun watching Self-Suck?
It was good. It was good to see a self-suck again.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't even know you guys were doing one, and I was like, stop what I'm doing. Gonna watch self-suck.
Nice. See the flyer I made?
No, I didn't.
I posted it in Discord.
Sorry, I've been playing Destiny.
I'm starting to learn. Oh, did you hear Timmy was like, oh, maybe we should play Destiny?
Yeah, you should. He's right.
Because I was talking about a game we could all play. The river to the northeast. Okay, I see what I'm doing wrong here. Yeah, it does seem... It does seem easier. It also seems more like kind of like... just like wandering around and stuff like that. Which I think is like maybe why it seems easier. It's like, alright, we're gonna give you more of a world to hang out in. And then when you do shit, that shit's gonna be hard. It seems like it's like it's on even less of a track than before.
I think it's a mixed bag depending on where you go. You have a lot more options and a lot more kind of like weak crony guys. So you can wander around a lot more than in the original Souls games. So that added flexibility kind of makes it a little more accessible.
You know what I am really psyched about these, what I think they do very well in these games, is I think they realize that people do not want to sit around and like manage their backpacks and shit.
Yeah.
Is that a dig at Destiny? Because that's exactly why this game is a bummer.
No, I mean, there's a lot of modern games that are like that. That are like, oh, like, at first you can only carry so many items and you really have to, like, consider what you're carrying. Alright, wait, northeast. If I go north, I'm gonna run into this fucking giant guy. I got killed by him a bunch.
That's the other kind of funny thing too, is there's a lot of shit that you can just like run past.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just haul ass past stuff and then grab loot and get out of there.
Alright, I'll take that approach. Everything's like, watch out above.
Like the fact that even some of the bosses you can just say, no, I'm not doing that.
How did he hit me with his breath or something?
Is this like the other games where if you die you lose all your shit?
Yep, an opportunity to pick it up, and then there are some items you can get that give you multiple opportunities.
Why is my... Oh, I was on the wrong flask. Serpentine, serpentine.
Do you have a limited amount of time before you can pick your shit up again? Or
No, just if you die.
Did you get all your stuff back? Was that it?
Yeah, that was my stuff. I didn't have much stuff.
I just lost 10,000.
What?
I just lost 10,000 runes because I died.
Timmy's hot dog. It was self-suck. You missed it. Now, I mean, I didn't change the name because I'm just playing video games for a little bit. What?
I can change the title.
Post self-suck Sam Muscles.
Wouldn't this be
oh yeah,
Asylum?
Souls Asylum. True. This is the after party, yeah, sure.
Well, the only way out of here. Oh, that sucks.
Am I supposed to do something at this glowy tree?
Those usually have good items by them.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I grabbed it.
I think Timmy had a good recommendation for the serial killer episode tomorrow night at the cell, and I'd completely forgotten about the cells. If anybody's watching, I will definitely watch that. I'll definitely pick the cell to watch.
Is it not submitted yet?
I don't know. I know there are sequels, so if anyone is looking for stuff, like, you know, the sequels probably have to be garbage.
Yeah.
And I like that garbage, baby.
Stone sword key.
Did you actually put it in the command, Nate, or did you just type in?
Everyone who came with me. They crossed the sea for
Pardon
me.
me?
They fought.
Did you actually? There. Like I saw you just type it in chat, but you didn't actually do the command.
I did do the command, and then like it did say self-suck after post self-suck, and I just highlighted it and deleted it, and I must have deleted the command as well.
Oh yeah. Also, just want to mention that you heard me mention my class earlier. My class is, if you want to know more about this class, it starts next week, and it's samwkukclass@gmail.com. I'll send you some more information. It's a sketch class. Ooh, I can sit sideways now. Right. 8 weeks, $300 for 8 weeks. Beansy, I'll email you.
I want to be on nothing. Oh, I know. Can you take me? The poor thing deserves someone braver than myself, and it'll be glad of.
So I just got a spirit calling bell. Is that what I need?
No. That is useful, but that's not what you're looking for.
It was a pleasure to phone. Can you tell them I love them?
I think it's funny in this game how it's like you'll talk to someone and you should always like try and keep talking to them, you know?
Yeah.
Or I mean, maybe not always. Maybe sometimes it doesn't end well. I think it's funny that there's animals in this game too.
Yeah. Like if you wanted to, you could even probably just play the whole game farming those. Since they do give a modicum of souls or runes.
Yeah. No, they're not souls or runes. This is a different, completely different game.
Yes. It's like when Bloodborne came out, they were called Blood Echoes, and everyone just called them souls.
Yeah. I also like that there's more like sneaking in this game.
Yeah, it's early on it feels pretty good, and then I feel like everything just sees me immediately later. unless I use magic to actually like turn invisible.
Oh, hello. Oh, fuck. Oh, come on. Can't hear any game audio. Alright, I'll turn the game audio up a little. Wow.
I can't hear any, but I also have the stream muted, so
makes sense.
So that would explain it.
Oh, Nate.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I have the stream muted. I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
my mom?
Yeah.
Mom's here.
Oh, embarrassing.
Oh, you're winning, son? That's what she said.
I didn't say.
Goodbye. Say
I
goodnight.
already
Say goodnight.
won. I won Cards Against Humanity today.
Oh, that game is random.
It's random.
Yeah, that game's naughty.
It's naughty.
You won.
I won with
That's
a
it.
what fuck card. Actually, just wanted to say hi.
Hi.
Love you.
Love you too.
Okay.
You seen that video of the guy, it's like a newscaster. He's filming something with the news and his mom drives by. He's like, Mom, I'm working.
I haven't seen that, though. I'll play it for him. This is you. This is you all the time.
Gotta get him. Okay.
I'm flying. There we go.
The lake to the northeast. Maybe that's the lake it's talking about. I'm having trouble getting up there. Clown baby.
What do you cats doing?
I don't go to the comedy store.
What?
I haven't been to a show since pre-COVID.
We went one time. That was fun.
Oh yeah, was that post-COVID?
No, that was pre-COVID, though. We saw Amy Letterman.
No. Is this game a good bet? First off, fingers.
Please, I can read them. Your fingers, please, your fingers.
I know how this goes.
Oh, bless you.
Yeah, you get some finger work done today.
Head to the foundation of gold tarnished. Traverse Rea Lucaria, glintstone eventide, and reunite the half-crescents at the grand lift. Oh, but the bridge is collapsed and cannot be crossed. Only, why should that matter? Stormvale Castle still stands tall.
I wasn't listening. What'd you say? Great grandmas, yeah. You know what I'm talking about. RoboCop on VHS, I love that name. Ron, what am I supposed to be doing right now?
So each site of grace that you rest at, for the most part, will show you
which way to go, right?
Yeah.
But the last one said, like, go straight into that tall rock wall.
Yeah, I mean, it's not perfect, right? This is like God's guidance, so it's not very verbose. That said, the early game is trying to drive you towards Castle Stormvale.
Is that the castle I'm at?
Yeah, you should be by the gate. Do you have the horse?
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm still not exactly sure how everything unlocks, but I think it's tied to the amount of sites of grace you've activated.
That's deep. Also, God is an annoyingly vague guider. Yeah, he's kind of known for that, right? Like, oh, am I getting a horse now?
Greetings.
Yeah, like, why wouldn't God
Traveler
just, like, be like, yeah,
from
I'm
beyond
carrying
the
you
fog.
now.
I am Melina.
Well, yeah, he's a weird one, for sure.
Ooh, she's pretty.
What the fuck is that?
I
But
offer you an accord.
probably shouldn't have gotten that face tattoo.
Have you heard of the Finger Maidens?
Okay,
They
that's
serve the two fingers
not as horrifying as I
offering
thought it
guidance
was going to be.
and aid to the tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree. Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring.
Ooh, I got a ring. I put a ring on it.
Use it to traverse great distances.
Yep, so now you got the horse.
It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent Torrent has chosen you.
Torrent.
Treat him with respect.
They're like, no one steal this game, but we are gonna call a character Torrent.
Right. You wouldn't download a car, but you would torrent a horse.
What's it asking me? Okay.
Shall I turn your runes to let my hand rest upon
Good
you?
enough.
For but a moment, share them with me. Your thoughts, your ambitions.
Oh no, I don't know. Didn't say L3? I'm so quiet? Or is the game loud? I'm a little quiet. How's this?
Sounds louder on my end, which is weird since I'm just on Discord.
The wind was loud. Okay, alright. Well, no, I turned it up on voice meter too.
Oh, okay.
It's always funny too whenever I do the streams how much Timmy thinks I have control over. Where he's like, Sam, I can't hear you, and it's like, well, you got to turn the volume up on your computer, Timmy. All right. Oh, I didn't mean to. God damn it. What button did it say calls the horse?
Hold triangle. And then you'll see on the bottom left there, all your icons will change. No. You have to equip it though, so hit the start button. And then go over to the right. And then select one of those empty squares over where it says pouch.
Where does it say pouch?
Hit circle. And then go all the way to the right.
Oh, I see.
You see where it says pouch on the right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then set it on one of those, and then when you hold triangle, it'll pull up your pouch, and then you can press the button that corresponds.
I got it now.
There you go.
Look how your horse has horns. I wonder if George R. R. Martin wrote that part.
Surprisingly, no incest yet.
He loves that, like, stepbrother, sister porn.
I bet he's mad about it because it got super popular, but then when he did it in his books, everyone's like, oh, that's gross.
I killed my spectral horse and me.
Those guys hit hard.
A Game of Thrones was written in 1996. Oh. Didn't know that. People are saying go along the road. Oh. Fuck. I like the score of this. It reminds me of something.
A lot of the time, I just hear like timpani.
It reminds me of in Return of the Jedi when Luke's about to like when Luke's walking the plank. That's what it reminds me of. These guys are jerks.
Tommy Salami, I am a confessor. So I'm like a faith and strength build.
What is arguably the worst class to be?
It's not arguable. It's what is it?
Well,
isn't there the one that's like intentionally
and
hard?
Worst class are kind of the same because if you choose the wretch, in the beginning of the game, it's very, very difficult, but it's the one class that starts out level 1, so it gives you the most flexibility to like build into something that's that's like super OP.
What level did the other classes start out at?
They're like in a range between like 13 to 18, something like that.
What's the deal with this statue? What's on me? Oh.
Ooh.
Come on, not fair. So have you played mostly alone or with people?
It's been mostly alone, but I have been doing some summons like on bosses, and then I've been backtracking and getting summoned by people to help them out. And Amanda, I've been playing, so when she gets to certain things, she'll summon me and I'll help her out. And she's helped me out on a couple things as well. But yeah, just a little bit of this and that, but mostly solo.
Oh, fuck. Oh. Wait, was that where I started? Yeah, it was, right? Or not started. Where I
you were, yeah, you were just down there.
Yeah, that's where I was like, oh, it tells me to go into the wall. Oh, I should have killed that guy. Hey, heard the Song of Ice and Fire novels a few years ago before the show came out because my wife was a fan. The first 3 were riveting, but it all went off the rails after that. I can't recommend the series to anyone. It will never be finished. Well, he's busy making these video games, so lay off.
He's busy doing anything other than writing those books.
I want to know how much you got paid to write this.
I bet, like... Okay.
At least $6.
Yeah. Ooh, Sorcerer Rogier. I can summon someone.
Yeah, that's an NPC. You're right by,
How can you tell he's an NPC? Because you also did?
Well, his name is kind of a giveaway, but then the fact that you don't have a finger remedy applied. So the NPCs you can summon even if you're not, even if you don't have a finger remedy active.
Why are they finger remedies? Is that part of the story? Because it does seem silly.
It is part of the story, and the explanation I would say is, you know, where do you wear a ring?
In the pink, right? On the
you wear a ring in the pink. Yep.
A ring on the pink and one on the stink.
Is Elden ring? It's an actual like finger ring?
It is. Well, as far as I know. Well, I wish I hadn't done that.
Is this video game about a guy that just wears too much jewelry?
Yeah, it's about Johnny Depp.
It's about Mystery from How to Pick Up Women. Did you guys know Mystery? Did you ever watch that show, The Pickup Artist?
I fucking lived that show, bro.
It's kind of funny though, because it's a game called Elden Ring, and there are no rings. Like, you don't get rings that you wear.
I just got a ring. The horse.
You got the whistle. It's more, but you don't wear it. You know.
But you do wear rings in the other game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck. I keep on going for that Estes that's not there.
Is it not there because you used it up, or?
Yeah. And but like then it still has the animation of you going like glug glug glug, like you're trying to fake him out, like you're trying to go, no, I have Estes. Do I have to wait for the co-op guy to show up?
No, you can go through and then he'll come through once he's ready.
Okay. Alright, good. I have 4 souls. Or 4. Ah, fuck. He's really locked in on me that time. Is this more quest oriented, or is there a lot more open world stuff?
It's an open world, but there are a lot of quests. But it is not linear by any means.
Okay. Might want to level up more first. Okay. I mean...
Yeah, it's still real early to fight that guy. You can do it, but...
I'll try one more time. Good to know that I'm underpowered for him. So if I do beat him...
I was level 30, I think, when I killed him.
And that's like the crazy thing about this game is that like you will see guys and you'll have to be like, nope.
Yep.
Oh, Sorcerer Rogier is almost dead, huh?
Yeah, he's a sorcerer, but he plays like he's a tank.
Ah. Thought I was doing pretty good that time. Dark Matters. Oh yeah, and one thing I was talking about, so like, part of the reason I'm doing this little after party stream is because I want to raid Channel 101. And I was talking to Sivan, and we were talking about how I need to also have him come talk to my class when it happens, because Channel 101, you don't have to live in LA to be a part of it. You know, as you'll see tonight with the stream, that it is a show that you can be involved in right away. And if you're looking, if you like making stuff, it's a good way to get involved with the community. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, check it out. Yeah, we did a self-suck. Sorry it wasn't like... you know, what happens is at the beginning of the week, I'm like, guys, we should do a self-suck this week. And then, you know, like, Zach's like, maybe I can do it. And then Timmy's like, I'll do it. And then Darren's like, doesn't say anything. And then it's like, hey, do you guys think we can do a self-suck? And they're like, maybe, we'll check our schedules. Maybe. And then on Saturday, everyone's like, okay, yeah, we'll do it. And so, like, today, that's why I fucking, like, you're like, oh, put it on the schedule. Like, tell them to put it on the on their schedules, right?
Right.
Oh, suck ass. I mean, hug nice man 69. You're not the only person that's saying that stuff. Everything actually made it to fruition. It was probably the final suck. I work 4 a.m. shifts, and they are a perfect listen. Oh, that's awesome. God damn it. Obviously I'm trying to stab that guy in the fucking back. So, should I, like, go to an area like that, like... That, oh, fuck. Come on. Fuck.
They are like, what?
Go to an area like that, where all the soldiers are in that little like thing. Kill as much of them as I can, and then like just keep farming souls that way.
Yeah, probably. You can also do a lot of exploration that'll give you a lot of items, weapons, stuff like that. Just like run around, pick up all the flowers. You'll find the Erd Tree flowers.
Ooh, new socks. Stez. Yeah, I have another shield. Oh, I'm not strong enough for that shield. Socks. Sam, super off topic. Any thoughts on The Batman? Wife and I even hired a sitter to see it like adults do. Letting myself get real hyped. I'll see it. I kind of... I'll say this is... People got pretty into that Batman guy in the last, you know, like 30 years. They got pretty into that guy. I thought the Christopher Nolan ones were fun, but people liked him way too much. I saw a guy made a list, like a friend of mine was like, I'm gonna watch like 1,000 movies this year, and I'm gonna list them all on a scale of 1 to 100, and there were 2 100s, and it was like Citizen Kane. Wait, what did I do? Weird. Wait, what is this round table thing?
Ah, hello. You must be new here.
Yeah.
Well, just call me Dialos. The honor of one's house holds little import in these lands.
Yeah, it was Citizen Kane in The Dark Knight.
There's a young woman named Lange on your travels. She's my servant, but fickle as the wind. Take your eyes off her for but a moment and she's good as gone. If you find her, please be sure to tell me.
Oh my goodness.
And it's like... Alright, like, even if
I wonder if he's like, how did this not win all the Oscars?
Even if you really like Batman, it's still like, it's not like a perfect movie by any...
Oh, I see you've just arrived. Welcome to the Round Table Hold.
I think movies like that have to be really bad for me not to like them, because it's like, they're supposed to be fun and cool, you know, like... the bar is so low for what they're trying to do, right? You know, it's like...
Yeah.
If a tarnished of the Round Table holds
what is The Batman about? Is it like year one Batman?
I don't know. I mean... I think it's that guy from Social Network was like... They were like, hey, let's call it Batman, and that guy was like, what if we add the
Batman. We take it from Facebook.
Yeah. I usually say drop the, but in this case, I say add the.
Yeah, I actually, like, a lot of people give Robert Pattinson shit because he was like Cedric Diggory and he was like the Twilight vampire guy.
Dude, Cedric Diggory ruled.
Good Time, though. Good Time, he is so good in that movie.
Cedric Diggory, that was like one of the best Harry Potters.
You think he was a good actor in that movie, though?
Yeah, sure. I don't know.
I think he was very good in Good Time. Actually, you were the one who told me to watch Good Time.
He's great in Good Time, yeah.
Uncut Gems. What do you think of Uncut Gems?
Uncut Gems? Like
have you
fish
seen
concerts?
that video? Uncut Gems?
Fish concerts? Wait, what?
Have you seen the video of Uncut Gems?
No.
The girl from Uncut Gems is like in this interview talking about like being Kanye's muse and like, you know, what does it feel to be like Kanye's muse? And she's like, well, I was like Benny Safdie's muse for Uncut Gems. But she says it in this like really funny like way.
Vocal fry.
Uncut Gems. Kind of like Vocal Fry, just really like lazy mouth. And it's gone viral, and people are laughing and making fun of her. And her claim is that she was just really stoned that morning, and yeah.
Oh, because she was really stoned, we can't laugh at her?
No, she was just like, oh, I said it weird because I was really stoned.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uncut John.
Yeah, maybe, but fucking, you said it weird.
You see it, it's funny. Uncle John.
Oof.
Do you have a favorite movie, Sam?
Oh, you know what? We gotta go soon. I'm gonna kick it over to Channel 101 soon. But, I just did this. I just went on Letterboxd. I made 4 lists. I made top 12 movies of the aughts, top 12 movies of the 2000s, top 12 movies of the 90s. I made 5 lists. Top 12 movies of the 80s, and then top 12 movies.
Why 12?
Because it looks better. Because it's a symmetrical, like on Letterboxd, 12 is an even 3 lows.
I just signed up for Letterboxd. I don't really know what to do with it, but people are asking me why I'm not on Letterboxd. I think I'm on there as Trailer Boy Nate.
You just write reviews and stuff.
So if you are on Letterboxd, I don't know if it does like a friend thing, but I'm on there now. I don't really know, like I'm not really wanting to write movie reviews or anything, so it's like I've just clicked on yes that I've watched movies. I don't really get...
Do you want to hear one of my lists?
Can I pick the list?
Yeah, you can pick the list. So there's
90s.
All right, 90s. Okay. At number 1. Do you want me? I'm gonna go
backwards.
I'm gonna go backwards. Yeah, you're right. At number 12, we have Dumb and Dumber, which I think is just an amazing comedy. I think that really hits it. And I'm not a huge fan of all that is Farrelly Brothers, but I think it was really great. Number 11, Train Spotting. Danny Boyle's Train Spotting. I thought.
That did impact our household.
Yeah, we had the British VHS of it, and
the poster, all the soundtracks.
Yeah,
we got really into heroin.
Yeah, we got so into heroin. Bitcom, this isn't that part of the show, and we got.
Bitcom doesn't get a skip.
You don't get a skip. I like also. I just want to point out about the stream. It's so funny how if you're a fan of everything that is official WKUK and you saw the last self-suck, Timmy was so upset by the skip thing. In this one, he was like annoyed by it right away, and then was like, "Oh, I get to say skip stuff Sam saying? Okay." It was like, all right, dude. Yeah. He hated it so much last time. Yes. Number 10, A Few Good Men, which is a movie that
is that You Can't Handle the Truth. Is that one?
You Can't Handle the Truth. It's a solid movie. Okay. It's a solid.
I don't think I've ever actually seen it.
Oh, really? It's what's his name?
Cuba Gooding Jr.'s.
No, Cuba Gooding Jr. is not in it actually. It is written by what's his name, Aaron Sorkin.
Oh.
But like it's good. It is a good watch. Number 9, Goodfellas. You wouldn't put Goodfellas on your list?
I mean, I think like what affects me, like I can't pull it apart from where it is culturally. Like Sam, you had that like, you had the Goodfellas poster, you had the Scarface, like that's Fred, like you were really into all that thing, and I think it's just tainted it. I
think Goodfellas is like, it's a really good movie because it like does this kind of Godfather thing, but it's also fucking it's punk, you know. It ends with what song does it ends with a punk song.
I like, in my head, like it seems like a bigger movie, like there's like more of them, but when you think about it, like, no, just that one movie.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
Good one. Number 8, T2. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
That tracks.
Number 7, Thin Red Line. You know how I love me some Thin Red Line.
Thin Red Line.
Oh, My Way by Sid Vicious.
Thin Red Line was the 90s?
Yeah. It was the late 90s. Came out the same year that Saving Private Ryan did. I think 99, 98.
I think Thin Red Line would be my number 1 movie of all time.
Oh. Number 6. Well, this will be controversial then. Number 6, Utah, Gimme 2, Point Break. Which is an amazing action film, and
it's crazy to me that both those movies are from the same decade. Like,
yeah.
Thin Red Line and
there's I don't know. I just had to put Point Break high up on the list. There's a lot of like great things about it. It is a
it's fun,
perfectly fun movie.
The remake totally crushed it, so I would have to put the remake a little higher.
Number 5, Jackie Brown.
Interesting. That is probably your hottest take so far.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think Jackie Brown is fucking great, and I think it's underrated. I think there's something to be said for the fact that it's Quentin Tarantino, but also it's an adaptation of an Elmore Leonard novel.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
I do think it's slept on.
Let's see. And like it's got a lot going for it too. Like it's also
Bridget
like
Fonda's butt.
A romance between like 2 old people at the core of it, which is like really fun and like unexpected. I think Samuel L. Jackson gives one of his best performances ever, and I think Robert De Niro gives like a very atypical Robert De Niro performance. He's like, I think, closer to Robert De Niro's actual personality than his characters usually are, where he's just so subdued in it, and it's great.
I'll have to give it a rewatch because it's like, I feel it was better than it gets credit for, but I don't think it's top 12 good. Robert Forrester is good in it, yeah.
Give it a rewatch. It is really good. Number 4, Dazed and Confused.
Oh yeah, we watched the shit out of that movie.
I think that movie is so many things at once. It's so funny. It is like it's a really unique kind of like, you know, if you look at it, it also like it feels like it's not like a lot of, it's not a broad comedy. There's like a definite like indie element to that movie.
Yeah.
And it feels like in a way like more like the pace of it is like kind of like a French New Wave kind of film that like feels like more like kind of real life, like slice of lifey. Number 3, Jurassic Park.
Of course.
Big one.
No surprises there. Everybody in chat is just like, of course.
Do you know what's an amazing moment in that movie? That like I'm gonna bring you through the one of the best moments in that movie that completely set up the whole thing. So you're there. You're about, you're like, oh, we've even like, you're at a movie that's like dinosaur theme park. That's what you signed up for. You've already kind of seen the dinosaurs be dangerous with that opening raptor scene. And then they get to the island. And the movie is really firing on all the cylinders because the score sets up this moment where there's a tension to it. There's kind of like it's suspenseful. And there's this moment where Laura Dern, she grabs the leaf. She's looking at the leaf. She's like, this leaf shouldn't be here. This leaf is extinct. And you see Sam Neill see something, and he stands up, and the score swells like he's about to get his head bit off by a T-Rex. And he takes his glasses off. And then it cuts to the wide of the shot of the brontosauruses, and the score swells with that ba-na-na, brachiosauruses, thank you. And it's like, it's such a good moment where like all the filmmaking is working together to like really make the audience fall in love with the dinosaurs. So yeah, it's perfect, in a perfect way to set the suspense up of the adventure movie Jurassic Park. Number 2, someone in chat said this. I don't know if you cheated and looked, but yes, number 2 is Unforgiven.
Wow.
Unforgiven is amazing. And actually, as I'm preparing to raid, I'm about to raid in a second, but number 1, do you like Unforgiven, Nate?
I have like a weird association with it. I got sick the first time I watched it. I stayed at Sully's house. So that's all I remember when I think about Unforgiven, so I'll have to watch it again.
Watch that one again. That one, I would say watch that one before you watch, what was the other one that we're, Few Good Men, that's like a great watch. I think you will...
Few Good Men I definitely want to watch.
I think you will love A Few Good Men. I think it just like, it's one of these...
Is that a Grisholm?
I don't think so, no. But it's a really good courtroom drama. And... Hug Nice Man, I know you're looking. I know you're cheating. But for tomorrow, number 1 is Silence of the Lambs, which that's my favorite movie of the 90s. I think it's amazing. I think
I wish somebody would make an app to like help me find out what my favorite movie of the night, like, does that make sense?
Well, why don't you make a list on Letterboxd?
Yeah, and then somebody would be like, what about this movie? Be like, oh yeah, I wish it was like...
Then you update your list.
Do you like this movie or this movie? Like, it shows you like 2 movies, and you're like, oh, I like
okay, like a decision maker. Yeah, maybe. I think there is something that's like that like if you pick between 2 movies, it'll like suggest you more movies to watch. But
interesting.
Here, my breakdown for Silence of the Lambs, one of the most like amazing intros in that has to be like that, like, you're outside this prison. You get this young FBI agent to go to get this detail that was like that. It's like they build it up really well as being like oh, like this is a tough one, like be on your best here. And then she goes down into the prison, and the first guy is like all over the place. Like the guy running the prison is a fucking power hungry dude, and he's sleazy and gross. And then the 2 inmates are these like gross wild people, and then you see Hannibal Lecter, and he's perfectly still. And the opposite of what you think he would be. And I think that, oh, Point Break and Silence of the Lambs are a good double feature. That's right. Alright. Bullshit list, no Army of Darkness. Army of Darkness would never be on my list. Not that it's bad, it's just like, you know, it's silly. And I have silly stuff on the lower end of it, but like, you know, it's not my favorite. Alright, I'm going to set up this raid. Guys, enjoy the Channel 101 screenings tonight.
Trailer Boys tomorrow!
Trailer Boys tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific time. None of the Coen brothers from the 90s hit your sweet spot, Sam. I put Coen brothers from the 80s and Coen brothers from the 2000s on my list. Actually, wait, did I put the 80s? 80s should be on my list. Let me make sure.
Drugstore Cowboy, I really like that. Great stream, Dad.
A Serious Man is on my list for the 2000s. Oh, I do need to put Raising Arizona on my 80s list. Which
you should name your baby Nathan Jr.
Technically should bump off Akira, but I think I might go and move Akira up a spot and bump off Manhunter for it. I don't know. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Raising Arizona is definitely on the 80s list, but like it's not actually on the 80s list. All right, yeah, and sketch classes start up on Tuesday. I do them on, there's a Tuesday class and then there's a Sunday class if you can't do Tuesday. So if you want to know more about this, email me at samwkukkclass@gmail.com and I will send you the info to sign up, or if you don't feel like signing up, you don't have to sign up, but the info on it is free. Yeah, Hung Nice Man 69. I think I can't, I think you're right, I can't bump the cure off. So let me make sure they're on, doing the pre-stream. But enjoy the pre-stream for Channel 101. And then at Channel 101 official. Yeah, enjoy the pre-stream. And then the actual stream starts at 8 Pacific, so hang out and watch that. Channel official. Thanks guys for hanging out. Thanks for sticking around. And yeah. Stick around and watch some more good content. Thanks, yeah, thanks for hanging in.